Oh my goodness. The copper is done. That's right. After waiting for goodness knows how long, all of the copper here is all weathered, meaning it is time to rip it down and replace it with some brand new copper. 3 stacks of copper in the least efficient way possible. Done. Oh yeah. And a giant mountain has now appeared. After mentioning the gigabase idea to everyone, the Boatum crew have taken it rather well. As you can see, Pearlescent Moon has decided to settle exactly where we sort of suggested with some signs, right next to our mountain, and I've got to say, it's put my terraining a little bit to shame. I'm gonna have to do a lot of texturing to bring this up to par with this. And I also want to say that it looks absolutely magnificent, but I'm guessing that the snow is something that she didn't account for. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, it may be obvious from the title and thumbnail that we are working on our very first buildings inside of the cave. That's right, the alley is firmly going to be started today. Now, I can't just jump in because there's quite a significant amount of resource gathering to do before I can even think about placing anything. For example, the building that I want to go here is made entirely of warped stem blocks. So basically, I'm not ready to start this episode. I probably should have done this before we started. And I'm not even sure we can buy the stuff that we need because I don't think anyone farms it. But people have been buying stuff from the wool train. 56 diamonds, not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go off and do some off-camera resource gathering. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think that is pretty much everything that I need for the build. It's quite a lot of wood and a few bits of bricks. There's probably tons of stuff I'm forgetting, but those are the main building blocks of what I need to be making. And I think I'm ready to get started. Did I just see a tree move? There's someone... Am I losing the plot? I definitely saw that move! How? What? Okay. Wait, this is going to be a little bit of a game of werewolves. I definitely... There's moving trees! Mumbo? It is, look! Mumbo's a tree! Now, if I turn around... If I turn around...
Yeah.
I knew it! How have you done this?
I don't know, ask Tango.
Tango?
Yeah. He gave me this thing. I've become a peace-loving plant.
Yeah. Behold the magic.
Wait, do I have to wear it?
Yeah. Put it on your head.
Oh my
Is this the greatest
goodness.
thing ever?
I thought I was going crazy. I was like, did that tree just move? This may be the best thing ever.
Yes, it might
is
be.
quite fun.
Forget
better.
Scar's hat. Let's all be trees.
Yeah. I mean, flying with them definitely looks entertaining.
Flying is fantastic, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even consider that.
Oh, yeah. Let's ready?
Oh my goodness.
So what's the deal? Do we go and do the same thing to someone else? See how close we can get?
I think we
guess
have
so.
to. I mean...
All right, so the plan is we build up a little present with absolutely nothing in it, and we
It's completely empty.
We hide around. It's gonna be completely empty. We hide around it as trees, and then do our best to make him jump. And in order to get his reaction,
And then just get as close as we can. Yeah.
Right. How do I look, fellas? I'm in position.
I can't look at you now.
All right, Cub's on his way. This is like top 10 silliest things for me.
Ever. Yes.
It might just be.
What's the goal here?
Okay.
We need a good reaction from him.
Hello? Can I open it? I feel I should open it with the shears. Hello? I hear someone laughing. Hello? 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 What is going on? Oh, what? Oh my gosh, attacking the trees! Attacking the trees! Ah! What is happening? Oh my gosh! What is going on? I legit did not see that at all.
Oh,
Wow.
that's fantastic.
That is
so
incredible.
obvious.
That was fantastic, man.
Excellent. All right.
Oh, that was awesome.
Scar's
Thanks,
next.
guys.
Thanks so much. Yeah, that was great.
We gotta get Scar. We gotta get Scar.
With Scar, do you think we can get away with a lot more? As in trees
Yes.
in his base, like in the wagon. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Are we moving in? This feels like
Which-
it needs like
which
Mission
level?
Impossible style
Operation
music.
Leave Scar alone.
Okay, I'll take the spot right here.
The thing is, your
Oh no, it doesn't work,
your
does it?
blocks are clipping through the stairs.
You gotta stand right in the middle of a block,
We didn't think
and
this
then
through.
I think that this passes
Yeah,
Scar
we-
quality control.
vertical.
It's not. The question is not does this look convincing, but does this look convincing to Scar?
3 trees hanging out into space.
Okay. All right, now we just have to wait.
Yeah,
This is a
literally. Now we
waiting
just play the tree waiting game.
game. This is gonna be so pointless because he's just gonna pop in. Yeah, I, to be honest, I don't know what to expect.
Tango's not moving.
Yeah, Tango's not.
Why is my house talking? Tango? Why is there a tree? What is this, an Apple store? What the heck? Why is there a tree in my house? It grew through the floor! Why is Tango's hair in a tree?
Hi, Scar!
Oh my gosh! Oh no! Why was it Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings! Oh, tree man! Dog tree coming after me again!
Did you say trees are coming after me again?
This has happened.
This has happened before.
I don't want to talk about it.
Our tree game's complete.
I think the tree games
Yeah.
are over now.
I think the tree game's
I think the
complete.
tree games are complete. I
Thanks
don't
for
think we can
joining, guys.
we can surpass constructing a small jungle in somebody's base. I think that
Yeah,
might be the
yeah,
limit
yeah.
of how far we can push this.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you for terrifying me, then including me in the terrifying
yeah,
other people.
that's you gotta loop them in. You gotta loop them in. It was great.
I actually forgot that we're now like an hour in on me trying to start the base. I've been pretending to be a tree for over an hour now. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm pretty much ready to go on starting the build. So without further interruption, interruption, let's get going on starting the alleyway. Let's go. So, a few hours later, and I have completed one full side. Well, actually, that was just straight up a lie. There is no full side. It's not even half a side. I have made a few bits of building with nothing inside them. You know what? It sounds way less impressive now. Right, I have built some buildings, and you know what? I really, really like them. I especially love this one here, which gave me quite a lot of trouble when I was mocking this up. The draft version had the glass going every which way, and it just wouldn't work for me. But eventually, I managed to get it in a state where it does look like it's leaning. Anything leaning in Minecraft is really difficult to pull off. So you might be wondering why I've done the left side and not the right side. Well, I finished building this side and all of its wonky buildings, and I realized I really liked it, and I didn't like what I had made for the right-hand side. So here I am on a older version of Hermitcraft, as you can see. copper still there, etc. This is my original mock-up for the design, and as you can see, the left side has been pretty much kept the same. Now, this was my idea for the right side, and it just didn't hit the mark for me for some reason. Maybe I'll keep something similar to this further down the line, but the entranceway, if we stand here, it just wasn't quite right. So I'm going to give this another go some other time, and I'll redesign it and see if I can get something I'm a bit more happy with. Back on the real server now, I think it's important to share that sometimes building doesn't always work out. On Hermitcraft, you often see these perfect buildings pop up, but what you don't see is the dozens of failed designs that never make it onto the server. So what I'm going to do is give this another shot and see what I can do, but in the meantime, I'm pretty happy with the way that this looks. Now, I've just had a message from Scar saying that he requires a perhaps you perished parcel. He's fallen in lava and he's lost everything. So down into the dungeons we go. Yes, Scar. I'm making you one now. I'm making you a custom-built box right this second. They take a long time to make, Scar, so hold your horses. This is going to take a while, so I'll be right back. I've put together a very hasty, perhaps you perished parcel. I've used some things that I've made before to make it quicker, but I don't think this would be complete without renaming these to some custom names. So you can see we got all the tools, I can't think of anything else. I feel like I'm missing something vitally important, but everything's here. It just looks empty. So we need to take a quick trip to the end for XP. Villages are great and all, but when it comes to XP, nothing comes even close to an Enderman farm. Now listen to them scream. Ah! Okay, so what are we gonna call this stuff? Wings of Sympathy. Now I feel incredibly sorry for Scar. He's died a whole bunch today, and I feel like everything in here needs to be very sympathetic to him. And he needs nothing but support. I'm here if you need to talk. Losing stuff happens to all of us. This is a support shovel. If you need anything, just axe. And just for good measure, subscribe to Grian. The shulker box is complete. Wings of Sympathy, Helmet of No Shame, It's Okay Scar, we still love you, Souls of Support, Losing stuff happens to all of us, Support Shovel, I'm here if you need to talk, if you need anything just axe, that's my favourite one, subscribe to Grian. Time to sell this to Scar. I don't even know if he's got enough diamonds to afford this. The great thing about this box is that it takes so many levels to rename everything again. He's going to be stuck with this shameful naming for a while. Hello there.
Oh, gosh, you scared me.
Right, I've got something for you as requested. It took me nearly an hour, but I'm here.
Oh, although my heart is rather thudding right now.
Oh, okay, right. Well, normally this is 100 diamonds, but
I'll pay you back, no problem.
Wait. Just for you, this is a special edition. It's a Perhaps You Perished Sympathy edition.
Oh no, not a sympathy edition.
And all of the names are there to help you. Okay.
Helmet of No Shame, no way, Wings of Sympathy. It's okay, sir, we still love you. Oh no, it's also support. Subscribe to Grian. Oh, dude, I appreciate the effort that went into this. If you need anything, just axe. The Helmet of Shame.
Right, I'll take just a stack of diamonds for this.
I'll pay you the rest when I have access.
No, it's a sympathy edition. You get a bottom discount.
Oh, I love a bottom discount. Oh, I really appreciate this. Oh, thank you.
Job's done.
Man. Yes, job's done. And those names, those are solid. That's a lot of ender pearls. I appreciate that.
That's also a lot of XP if you ever want to rename it. So, good luck. Bye.
Goodbye.
I think we've just invented the wholesome prank. Being mildly wholesome, but also super annoying. Because all of those messages were of support and understanding, but if Scar wants to change all of those names, he is going to have to use a lot of XP. I mean, making those boxes is no joke. They're an hour each, so that's why they're so expensive. In other news, the Boatum crew have gone a bit nuts making stuff. Look at Impulse's base for a start. That reminds me of Brita filter or a certain old base. Mumbo has been digging a big hole, which is something we're going to be doing as well. But while he was digging this big hole, I went to visit him, and look, Mumbo is straight up invisible. What is going on? If I press F1, he's like fully gone. I've never seen this before. Stop it! Stop it, Mumbo! How have you done this? What? I don't know how this happened. It only lasted a while. When I came back, he was back to normal, but I had to share it. So, digging a big hole. That is what we need to do, because I would like each of these buildings, maybe not each individual one, I'm not sure this one's going to get much use, but each building could be something useful, like a farm. So I would like to make one of these buildings a creeper farm. And in order to make a creeper farm, you need to make a creeper hole. And in order to make a creeper hole, you need a big old space. So basically, that's what we're going to be doing now. Doing a little time lapse, digging a big old hole. Let's go. As always, I took things a little bit too far and ended up doing the whole thing. We've got ourselves a pretty decent gunpowder farm. So, as you can see, we've got loads of layers and we've got the smoke billowing out of the kill center and the bat. So, let's see how we're doing. 2, 3, none. 7. It's not surprising, none of the caves have really been fully lit up and there's a bunch of people online. But hey, it's progress and it's good to have that sort of thing running in the background. Blimey, we've actually got quite a lot done today. We've managed to build some of the base and get our first farm done. And I've actually been enjoying the fact that mobs have been spawning in here. I feel like I need something very fun to display here, something kind of whimsical. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Now, there's something that we need to talk about, and it is the Boatum hole. Now, as we know, the Boatum hole is a lot of fun, and I recently discovered that Mumbo's created a system in case he falls down again. You see that? That is a trigger mechanism. If anyone falls in, if Mumbo falls in, he gets teleported out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to hijack this system up to the surface. Mumbo's done half the work for us. And what we're going to do is link it up to a more convenient location. That way, if it goes, it's not just Mumbo that gets saved, it's also me. Now, I think my concept is quite clever, but I don't actually know if it works. Basically, what I'm going to do is have it dispense water so that this ender pearl will trigger on this block, and I will go here. Now, the reason I'm placed here is that I want to bait someone into chucking me into the Boatum hole. Oh, I will spawn here. And then they'll never see it coming. This is a contingency plan for any Boatum shenanigans. Okay, let's do a very quick test. So, we have it all set up. We just need to trigger the mechanism. I'm not going to throw myself in the void just yet. Yes! It totally works. Okay, now we can do a real test. And this is where we test our redstone ability. How much faith do I have in my redstone ability? Yes, I've tested it once, but if this goes horribly wrong, we die in the void. Or we drown! Or we drown! Why? I guess my momentum keeps the same. It's not as ideal as I thought it would be, but it works. Now, here's the real test. How long can we stay here before we're hit into the Boatum hole? Aha, aha, aha! Can he resist it? Does he know that Does he even know that I see him? Admittedly, I've been waiting here a little while. Do it, Scott. I see your face. Do it. I'm just gonna pretend like I'm recording. Pretend like I'm recording. There's 2 people here now. Scar says I'm invisible. Just like Mumbo was. Why is no one punching me in the hole? Ah! Okay, here we go. Come on. Did it trigger? Did it trigger? No. Oh no. What? I'm laughing, but that's literally everything. That's all my stuff. Gonzo. What happened? What happened? I don't know what happened. Well, I might as well do this myself now. Did I fall through? I didn't trigger it. Nope. Apparently Grian redstone works once and only once. That's entirely my fault. And that is catastrophic. That is catastrophic. No, we are not. Okay. What on earth went wrong? I don't know what went wrong. Well, that's the end of that episode. We got a lot done, and we got a lot lost. I can't even make it in the bottom hole now. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!